Republican presidential candidate Mitt Romney walked into a packed event in Davenport, Iowa. On the day before the Republican caucuses, Romney was on the attack against President Obama, not showing concern about rivals nipping on his heels in the latest opinion polls.
I've been watching some clips of President Obama, then candidate Obama, when he was going across Iowa 4 years ago. And the promises just were nonstop of all the great things he was going to do. Heal the nation, bring us together, repair the nation, and repair the world.
Rivals in what's been a remarkably fluid race, like Ron Paul. Committed supporters in a well-organized ground game may propel the Texas congressman to victory.
The next generation is here today. That is why we have to change things today and bring back the traditions of America, which means liberty, peace, and prosperity.
Or former Senator Rick Santorum, the religious conservative and staunch anti-abortion advocate, tapped into reality TV star power at his appearance, bringing along the mega-sized Duggar family.
Do not defer your judgment to the pundits and to the polls. Well, there's a lot of pundits here, that's why they're not clapping.
Surging in recent opinion polls, Santorum's appearances have drawn much bigger crowds in the running up to the caucuses. The six-candidate field crammed in 23 stops the day before the caucus. As for the pack behind in the polls, the final hours will be a frenzied pitch for more votes and perhaps for the survival of their campaigns.
Well, we've already bought and paid for our tickets to South Carolina, and we already have events scheduled, so we're on our way. You'll see the bus many, many times.
Congresswoman Michele BACHMANN is opting to go to South Carolina ahead of the New Hampshire primary. In Iowa, she's bet her success in evangelical Christian voters. Texas Governor Rick Perry is skipping the Granite State in favor of the Palmetto State, too. But he still needs a solid showing in Iowa.
I finished my marathon, and I expect to finish this marathon as well. And Americans need to vote their values.
Former House Speaker Newt Gingrich was the front runner, but in the last month he was hammered with attack ads, and his numbers have been on the slide.
And I hope you will remind your friends and neighbors that Iowa has an opportunity to send a signal that we are sick of negative politics, we're sick of cynical consultants.
So will the results winnow the field? Former Republican National Committee Chair Michael STEELE thinks no one should drop their bid just yet.
And I would look him in the eye and say, don't even think about it. You can stay in this race right through Super Tuesday, if not a little bit beyond that.
STEELE says the change in the way candidates can collect delegates for the presidential nomination allows campaigns down on their luck to stay in the race longer and maybe build a path to the White House. John Mone, Associated Press, Des Moines, Iowa.